Hi viewers, welcome back to Mom and Just Moment Talk Show. So this is another episode in our self-management series for the youth, and glory to God, we have an amazing seasoned guest today. He's a man of God, a minister of Redeemed Christian Church of God. By the grace of God, he's here to do justice to the topic we titled An Unteachable Heart. We usually hear about people that are teachable and how they've been able to succeed and excel in life because of their teachable hearts. They are willing to learn, from probably their mentors, their parents, and people they look up to. So I believe that for the youth in the house, even the teenagers and young adults, I believe this message will inspire you all, to see the reason why you should be open to learn, and even adults as well, because when you're very opinionated in everything you do, it makes life difficult for you. It makes it difficult for you to learn. And that's even a form of pride. Reason I feel like, justice needs to be done to this topic. And I believe that by the grace of God, our guest will, help us, share more on this and give us more insight on the need for having a teachable spirit. Sir, you're welcome to Mom and Jess Moment Talk Show.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
We're happy to have you, and I believe that you're ready for this.
Yes.
Okay, let's start with you probably introducing yourself to our viewers.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Babatunde Lawrence, and it's a pleasure to be on the show another time.
We're happy to have you.
We're happy for the previous ones that we've done. It was a glorious one. It was amazing. Yes. So thank God for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Yes. Viewers, just before we start, please hit that subscription button to keep you in line of subsequent episodes to come. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Sir, are you ready? Let's hit the show. So we'll start by understanding the topic is unteachable hearts. Really, we need to understand, what's your notion or take on, the definition of an unteachable heart.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. An unteachable heart. I think maybe we can start from the positive side. What is a teachable heart?
Absolutely.
A teachable heart. I believe a teachable heart is a heart that is open to learning.
Absolutely.
A heart that is open to learning, that is ready to imbibe new knowledge, new concepts about life, new view, new opinions. You understand? So it's a heart that is open to knowledge. In James chapter 3 verse 17, the Bible lets us to know that the wisdom that is above is first of all pure. He said it is peaceable. And to round it up, he said it is open to reasoning. It is open to reasoning. Wow. So when you take it from there, you know that a teachable heart is a heart that first of all knows that there is wisdom in all things. Right. So with that, you know that you need to open yourself to reasoning. So the flip side of it is an unteachable heart. A heart that is not they are not reasonable or open to reason. You understand? They can't see from people's eyes. They don't have an open heart to imbibe knowledge. Yeah, so I believe that is
the basic difference.
Yes.
Wow, viewers, I hope you got that. So I pray the Lord will help us. If you are a youth watching, young adults, and you are very opinionated or standing on your words, He has explained that to us. It's good for us to have, to be open to reasoning and try to see through the eyes of people as well. Because, there's a saying that, when 6 is written and you stand on this side, you stand on the fact that this is 6, but someone on the other side will see it as 9. So, exactly. Considering things like this, people's perspectives, I think it will also give us room for, learning and, exploring. So on that note, can we try to understand, sir, please share with us why it is necessary to have, a teachable heart or a teachable spirit?
It is very, very important to have a teachable heart. To be a man or a person that is open to teaching. It is important. Number one, I believe it makes you to grow. It brings growth. When you are open, when you are open to teaching, when you have a teachable heart, you grow fast. And we live in a world that is evolving. Innovations are coming up, new knowledge about things every day, year in, year out. What I know 2-3 years ago about a way of doing something, that particular way has been updated. So if I don't update myself, I won't grow in that line. I won't know the best information in that line. And the scripture tells us in Proverbs chapter 9 verse 9. It says, teach or instruct a wise man, he will become wise, meaning that he will grow. He will become wiser than what he used to be. You understand?
That's true.
So it is important. It gives growth. It makes you to grow.
It gives growth. And I believe it gives growth in every ramification. Wow, exactly. Thank you, sir, for that take. On that note, we would like to also understand, because if you've mentioned that, Teachable Heart gives growth, it means that on unteachable hearts will not be able to experience growth. So,
exactly.
What are those hindrances that, an unteachable heart are prone to face if they don't, are not willing to learn?
Okay. Hindrances that they may face, and people that are unteachable or they have unteachable hearts, is that they will lack help.
Right.
Yes, let me expand on that. They will lack help in the sense that, as I said earlier, what I know before about something changes. You understand? We live in a life, in a world now that things change sporadically. You understand? And if I'm someone that I'm not open, I don't have a teachable heart, I may need help in one way or the other. You understand? Where maybe what I know about that thing, I've been exhausted in that line, or what I know cannot solve that problem anymore. What I know cannot bring solution to the problem anymore. But so if I now have an unteachable heart, people are trying to tell me, see, this is the way we can do this again, this is the way we can do this now, let's take it this way, let's consult this person. You understand? And your mind is sealed to it. You are sealing yourself away from, you are cutting yourself away from help. That is important, from help. Yes.
Wow. So in that sense, you are hindering yourself from success.
From success.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow. Viewers, are you getting that? I pray the Lord will help us to, open our hearts to learn. Because as much as we're not willing to learn, we're actually doing ourselves bad. It's like spiting your nose or smacking your face with your nose to spite your face. So at the end of the day, it comes back to bite us. So having said that, we'll also probably it would be nice to shed more light, on your own personal experience. I believe that you've passed through teenagehood and the youth and the adulthood, the young adulthood. So probably there's a youth out there willing to know how you were able to, how your teachable spirit or teachable heart, has helped you become who you are today. Probably sharing your experience could make people feel more relatable to.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Based on my experience, having a teachable heart, which I believe is cut across everyone.
That's true.
If you receive teachings, if you receive learning, if you receive wisdom and knowledge from people, definitely one of the ways that it will help you is that, which I've also experienced in my life, is that it has helped me to stand on the shoulders of people that have gone ahead of me, even my contemporary. You understand? And things that I used to struggle with, or that has given me tough time to find solution to. You understand? Opening myself to teachings, opening myself to consultations has helped me to stand on the shoulders of those people. First of all, see the solution, then attain it. You understand? So it has helped me a lot on that aspect. And another thing is that it has really helped me to to make efficient use of my time.
Wow.
It has helped me to make efficient use of my time, efficient use of time, because at times we struggle with things. We think with our own wisdom we can do it, and we battle with it. 6 months, 1 year, we are still on it. It will take us anything to seek knowledge. Oh brother, oh sir, how did you do this? How can I do this? So it helps us, especially from our mentors, our pastors, our brothers, our parents. It's important. Even your spouse.
That's true.
So opening up will help us to make use of our time efficiently and help us to to attain our success very, very fast.
It is mind-blowing. Thank you so much, sir. So just a recap on that in case you didn't capture it properly. Number one, you get quick solutions.
Yes.
Secondly, you're able to manage your time effectively. I can actually relate to this because there are certain things that, certain projects that, I was stuck in for a long time, and it just took someone to suggest something, and that was probably just all that I needed to know.
Yes.
And if I didn't get that information, it would have been that me. I would still be on it. So I really like that. Youth watching, adults, sometimes with your project, master's project, PhD, whatever you're doing, you might be struggling, and all you just need is someone to for you to be open-minded to learn from others. So I pray the Lord will help you if you're having challenges with this issue. So please, let's get to know what are the basic attributes you think that a teachable spirit possesses. I think that will also help us to understand that.
Talking about the attributes of a basic, the attributes of a teachable spirit. We talk about what we can easily see what in the life of the person.
Right.
Yeah, in terms of their character, the attitude, and the rest. In which, as a result of that teachable spirit they have, it has taken them to that level.
Right.
They've been able to invite them to such things. So we can say number one attribute is that you see them. They are men of and women of wisdom and knowledge. You understand? You gain from other people's wisdom. You gain from their knowledge. You are knowledgeable. You are never stuck at a place. You understand? And you see them when they speak about life issues, experiences, about things in life. They speak from the fountain of that knowledge, from the fountain of that wisdom. You understand? And another attribute I believe that a teachable heart has is that they are also receptive. They are receptive to knowledge. You see it in them. They are when you teach them, when you tell them about something, they are able to receive from you. They are open. So those are key.
Receptive means they accept.
Receptive, they accept it.
Okay.
You understand? They're receptive and they are able to apply it, because there's a difference between having someone teaches you something or about anything about something, and it's another thing for you to apply that thing. Some people are just there. Okay, we receive. You say what you want to say. Okay, no problem. I'm hearing
and you go ahead,
and they just go ahead with what is in their mind. It's two different things. So they have that receptive mind and that doable spirit to put those things into practice.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gaining value from this. I'm sure someone watching is gaining value too. Thank you, sir, for that note.
Yes.
So just to wrap up on that, it's very essential for us to have a receptive spirit and also apply. I know sometimes myself I'm guilty as child, because I will learn certain things, but I'm still stuck on until I hit rock bottom, then I'll now realize that I need to try this. But you shouldn't be like me. Let's learn to accept and be receptive and apply, and probably that will just be the only solution we need on getting breakthrough concerning success stories or whatever project we're working on. So with that being said, for viewers watching, I don't know what guiding steps you have, especially for our youth in the house. This is a youth self-management series. What guiding steps you have for them, like in case they are struggling, because there are people that are personally very opinionated. They strongly believe in their opinion. So if there's a viewer watching and struggling with that situation, what guiding steps do you think could help them get more open-minded? And
I believe some of these guiding steps that will help them to be open-minded and to learn is number one, to be humble. When you are humble enough, be sincere and be humble to yourself. Be humble, be sincere to yourself and be humble. A spirit or a heart that is humble enough can easily get information. You understand? Can easily be receive teachings. You understand? Can easily can attract people to assist you. You understand? If take for instance, I'm in need of something, and I'm my outlook, my disposition is is that pompous one with pride that I'm okay, I'm fine. Even if you are beside the person that is able to help you,
you wouldn't or she
you will push that person away. Yeah, so it is very important.
Humility is key.
Yeah, humility is key. And being sincere to yourself that this thing you need to
help.
You need help on it. And another thing that I believe that is important is that we must be open-minded. I've said it earlier. We must be open minded. An open mind will receive a lot. An open mind will receive a lot, and an open mind will always grow. So when we are open-minded with humility, and being sincere that this time around, I think I need help. You understand? Some people are not sincere enough to themselves, and they remain where they are. So open-minded with humility, it will be a good catch to do what.
Wow, explosive. Thank you so much, sir. Viewers, in case you didn't get that, humility is key in everything. In fact, you can't gain any, help if you are pompous or you're proud, So may God help us to have a humble spirit. And also admitting that we need help, because you can just be sitting next to your helper, and just because you are not able to admit that you need it, you lose that opportunity. So these two things stands out for me. And then patience, I think I just want to add that, because it takes patience, to be able to learn from people. If you're not patient, or if you're quick and very impulsive, it might be difficult for you to learn. So thank you so much, sir, for that. And I don't know if you have any advice for our youth watching in the house.
Take home. Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. As a takeaway note, as I said earlier, that the world is an evolving world.
Right.
A wise preacher once wrote a book. I know you're a writer also, and the theme of the book is idea moves the world.
I would love to read that.
Idea moves the world, and so a lesson from this makes me is that as the world evolves, idea pushes the world. Idea makes the world to move. You understand? So if you have an unteachable heart, you will not be part of that moving world. You will be left behind. You can be in a generation and yet still be light years behind that same generation. Wow. Even though you are living in that generation, the gap will be there. The knowledge gap will be there. So it is important for our viewers, for our youth out there, for our adolescents out there, to do what? To move with information. Even in the Christendom, it is important. Not only in the secular world. In the Christendom, we must know God. The way we know God is by receiving information, is by knowing Him and applying it. You understand? So it is very important for us to imbibe knowledge, ideas, informations that are crucial to ourselves and move with it, or else we'll be cut out of.
Wow, awesome. Well, viewers, I'm sure you got that. Need I say more? Just to end on my own notes, I would love to add that, as he has pointed out, if we don't move, everything is about change. You can see the world is revolving. They said we're in the revolutionary.
We are pushing the fourth revolution.
Yeah, so we're in the fourth revolution. So we can't afford to remain stuck. We can't afford to remain backward. And as much as you don't have a transformational mindset, you are already hurting yourself or doing bad for yourself. So I pray the Lord will help us, not to dwarfen ourselves or live on our past experiences, but to move, and most especially to move as the Spirit of God is guiding us. I pray that everyone that watches this will be blessed and have a teachable spirit. On that note, we would love to end this episode. God bless you, and see you next episode. Bye.
Bye.